So there's an exciting new path coming to Star Rail, Elation. However, if you're an older player, I suggest not being very elated right now. I would say, for a veteran account, investing in Elation could be a big mistake. Here's why. So, Elation is only actually launching with 2 characters, and these characters do not allow you to make a big enough Elation core. We are basically investing in 2 characters at the moment for a path that may or may not be good. Now, obviously, it's going to be good eventually, but do you really want to invest in 2 characters right now and wait until something like 4.2, 4.3 or 4.4 until they actually become good? That's a lot of investment for characters which won't actually give you any return right now. And even if Elation gets good mid-cycle, midway through the patch, well, there might be better alternatives at that point. So I would really hold off at the moment and not pull at least until 4.2ish so you can actually see when the path has grown up a bit. It's matured. So what I find really exciting about skipping Elation is that we're going to have so many resources to just be able to E6 a character of our choice. Let's say you pull an E2, ES1 of every character with the 3 archetypes you're building up. So let's say you're doing Dot, Superbreak and Remembrance. You pull 1 of each of those characters, E2, S1, and the rest of the expansion you just skip. You're going to have such a large stockpile of resources that E6ing a unit for the 5.0 version just becomes very easy if you've just saved. So, I'll give you an example. When I saw Cypher come out, I looked at her kit and thought, I don't really like this unit. And then I looked at what she does at E6. And I thought, wow, this character I can use in basically any team, and she'll be insane. If I have the resources, I would E6 her in an heartbeat. This character is just that broken. Or, let's say you have a carry that you really want to get, and, you know, it's like you've been waiting for this character for ages. Maybe it's an SP or something from Genshin, or another another Honkai game. Or maybe it's like a new version of Himiko or something. That would be the perfect investment. Just E6 in a character, having it a long-term carry that you can just use for the rest of the game. I think skipping Elation and just focusing on what teams you've got, and then just going hard on a big new unit in the 5.0 series or late in 4.0, that's going to be really good. So, if you're like me and you're thinking, I'm not going to pull, how are you going to survive in the meta in this patch cycle? And I would say, honestly, very easily. We have so much good teams right now. Dot is in a fantastic place with the Kafka revamp and Isolines. And we've even got Black Swan buffs coming on 4.0 launch, so Dot is going to be fantastic. Superbreak, we just got Vidalia. She's amazing. She's allowed Firefly to become stronger. Superbreak is in a great place right now. You don't need to invest anything else in Superbreak. It just works. And if, like me, you pulled on the Remembrance flagship, you have a Castorish, you have an Evernight, you have Cyrene, you're set. You honestly don't need anything else. These characters are going to be able to carry you for the best part of this expansion. Now, will some of them start weakening over the expansion? Yeah, they will. But at the moment, these characters are clearing in like 1 or 2 cycles anyway. You've got 10 cycles to do 3-star in, so I don't really see much point in pulling anything this patch, unless, well, this expansion, unless you really want to take these characters to the next level. And I don't think Hoyo are going to abandon these paths. We've already had Fugue come out last expansion for Superbreak, and then we got Dahlia as well now. So it feels like they're just going to release 1 extra unit per archetype for each expansion, and that will just allow them to stay relevant. And with the extra Novaflares that we're getting for free, it basically means you're going to still have new, well, quote-unquote new units that you can plug into your team and try again. So, is there really much need to pull anymore? I'd say no. Now, for a new player perspective, I would say Elation's exciting. They can just pull anything with this Elation flag, and it's going to work. If you're an old player, patience might be stronger. Subscribe and like for more informed takes and analysis, and Hope you enjoyed the video. See ya.